Have you ever stopped to think about the vastness of the internet? It's a never-ending ocean of information, connecting us to every corner of the globe. But what happens when the internet dies? The idea of a dead internet may seem far-fetched, but it's a theory that's been gaining traction in recent years. Some experts believe that the internet, as we know it, could one day come to an end. Imagine a world without social media, without streaming, without the ability to connect with anyone, anywhere. It's a terrifying thought. But what could cause the internet to die? Some say it's a cyber attack, others say it's a natural disaster. But there's one theory that's even more sinister. Some believe that the internet is dying a slow death, being choked by censorship and government control. The idea of a dead internet may seem like science fiction, but it's a theory that's worth exploring. And in this video, we're going to do just that. Join me as we delve into the world of the dead internet theory, and discover the truth about what could happen if the internet were to die. First, let's take a look at the potential causes of a dead internet. A cyber attack, for example, could cripple the infrastructure of the internet, rendering it unusable. But what about censorship? Governments around the world are increasingly cracking down on online freedom, censoring content, and controlling the flow of information. Is it possible that this censorship could lead to a dead internet? But it's not just governments who are controlling the flow of information on the internet. Private companies like Facebook, Google, and Twitter have immense power over what we see online. Control the algorithms that dictate what appears on our screens, and they have the power to silence voices they disagree with. But it's not just censorship, it's also data breaches, surveillance, and the use of the internet for illegal activities that could ultimately lead to the collapse of the internet. As we continue our journey into the world of the dead internet theory, let's explore what a world without the internet would look like. We would lose access to vital information, communication, and commerce. Businesses would crumble, and economies would suffer. Emergency services would be hindered, and life as we know it would be forever changed. In a world without the internet, there would be no online shopping, no streaming services, and no social media. We would lose the ability to connect with people from all over the world, and our access to information would be severely limited. The internet has become an essential part of our daily lives, and without it, we would be lost. It's not just about losing our personal connections and entertainment, the internet is also the backbone of many industries. Without the internet, the stock market would collapse, and businesses would be unable to operate. The medical field would be severely impacted, and emergency services would be hindered. The internet is a vital tool for communication and information sharing, and without it, our world would be a very different place. But it's not just the loss of the internet that we should be worried about. A dead internet could mean the loss of our privacy and security. With the internet, comes the threat of cyber attacks and data breaches. A world without the internet would mean a loss of protection from these threats, and our personal information would be vulnerable to exploitation. As we delve deeper into the world of the dead internet theory, it's important to remember that the internet is not just a tool, it's a part of our society. And it's up to all of us to ensure its survival. We must take action to protect the internet and our online rights. We must advocate for net neutrality, demand transparency from companies and groups, and support organizations that peacefully want online freedom. However, it is not all doom and gloom. There are steps we can take to prevent the internet from dying. We can advocate for net neutrality, support organizations that fight for online freedom, and demand transparency from companies and governments about their use of our data. As we conclude our exploration of the dead internet theory, one thing is clear: the internet is fragile and we must take action to protect it. The future of the internet is in our hands. Let's work together to ensure that it continues to thrive and connect us to the world. But remember, the internet is not just a tool, it's a vital part of our society. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, stay connected. The internet is a powerful tool, let's work together to keep it alive. But wait, just how great of a tool is the internet? Let's focus on the positives. The internet is a tool that has changed the world in ways we never thought possible. But what does the future hold for this powerful technology? Many people focus on the negative aspects of the internet, but today we want to take a look at the bright side. The internet has connected us in ways never before imagined. It has given a voice to the marginalized, allowed for the sharing of knowledge and ideas, and has made the world a smaller place. We can now connect with people from all over the globe, share our thoughts and ideas, and access information at the touch of a button. As technology advances, the internet will only become more ingrained in our daily lives. Imagine a future where internet access is universal, where information is readily available to all, and where communication is instantaneous. The internet has already revolutionized industries such as education, healthcare, and finance. With the advent of 5G and the Internet of Things, the possibilities are endless. Remote surgeries, self-driving cars, and smart cities are just a few examples of the advancements that lie ahead. Think about the future of medicine, where a doctor can diagnose and treat a patient remotely, or the future of energy, where smart grids optimize energy consumption and reduce waste. The future of the internet is not just about technology, it's about people. It's about how we can use this powerful tool to make the world a better place. From connecting communities to fighting climate change, the internet has the potential to be a force for good. The internet has also provided us with a new form of democracy, where anyone can voice their opinion and make their voice heard. It has allowed for the rise of the gig economy, where people can work from anywhere, at any time, and has provided us with new forms of entertainment such as streaming and gaming. But it's not just about the future, it's about the present too. Today, we can make a difference by being responsible digital citizens, supporting net neutrality, and protecting our online rights. We need to make sure that the internet remains open and accessible to all, and that it is not controlled by a select few. So let's not just think about the future of the internet, let's shape it. Let's work toward a future where the internet is a tool for progress, connection, and positive change. Let's make sure that the internet remains a force for good, and that it continues to connect us and make the world a better place. As always, stay connected, and let's work together to shape a better future for the internet. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all our latest videos exploring the positive future of the internet and other interesting topics. Your support helps us continue to create content that educates and inspires. Click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to never miss an update. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. For more secrets and stories, visit our YouTube page.